Oh. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that, man. Come on!
Taste my blood! Your downfall!
There you are!
Blunt it is! Our battles always wear down my edge.
Oh, no.
This one should suit you well.
How many phases does one fight need? Oh no.
Born from wrong, just like
Cyan Face Tang Beast with the divine might, the sacred divinity grew, grasping his spear, fearsome view. Cyan Face shot fangs, held and fire, strike the half the die. I was right on that. Skip that. I struggle with this boss. Not gonna lie. Come on, big boy. Ha! This one. There we go.
Taste my bloody.
Come on.
You won't be worthy if the fire takes you. Only by enduring
Okay, okay, I get it. Get out of here.
if you can.
Here and now. Come on. Got him. Yes. I love this fight. How many mountains have been destroyed in this fight? I must know. on fight. I love these. I love this cinematic fight. It's so fun.
I hear tell this Yao Guai is I rank 1,000-fold above that king. As his sire, he reveres me, and like a deity, he serves me. How dare you think I'm his slave? Kindly chant the loosening spell and release me, Tathagata, so that you can take back my head. Only I can be free. The court That Yao Guai said he knew somewhat. Surely he's no mere mortal. He must be somebody from the court. Great. The journey ends here. The lies wide to bring open. Watch me rip it off. And break free.
The win is his. My brothers tested you at my behest. All for this day. And only now do I understand that fight. No prestige can shackle him. No band can keep him caged. A mortal death for an unbound mind and will. May you not fail him. I'm now at peace. Your journey, though, has just begun.
What a jerk. He just threw me off a mountain.
Say, what's to come of Destiny if he steps out of that mural?
I make a living by reading what was written. The signs alone tell what's to come.
What's to come is what's not yet written. No one can read what's not written.
Destiny is written in what's done. What's done shapes what's to come, not escape. It's all written for me, if only I uncover all that occurred.
So, there really is something even you cannot read. That's good. Very good.
The Azure Dome, between the boundless dome and mortal planes, the stone monkey stands unyielding and unstained. Transform into a stone monkey, gaining immunity to shock and poison, absorb and convert frost and scorch to empower yourself, retain access to the destiny spells, and convert any pre-transformation focus for use afterward. Huh. The last of the weapons. Has the exact same attack and crit hit chance. However, You can integrate spear techniques into the light attack combo and increases the damage dealt by thrust stance moves. Upon performing forceful thrust, shoots swords from the staff to attack. Oh man. I've got a lot to read apparently. Let's start with the old monkey. Countless souls pursue the immortal quest, seeking the Tao, but truth is not addressed. The fairy itself will never be ashore. Ask not when fruits will ripen. In the void they fade evermore. Some say he is Bodhisattva Guanyin. Some say he is Patriarch Bodhi. Some say he is Sun Wukong himself. Others say he is just an unnamed old monkey in the mountains. With the same posture, he always starts with the same line. Sometimes the mountaintop is empty and silent. Sometimes the summit is bustling with monkey cries. Whenever a destined one sets out on their journey, he gifts them with a handmade willow staff. As he breaks off the willow branch to send them off, he feels a twinge of reluctance in his heart. The immortals of the Celestial Court say he is gambling. The Buddha on Mount Lingshan says that gambling inevitably leads to loss. He says he neither gambles nor loses. He is just waiting for the stories the destined ones will tell him upon their return. And he has never heard two identical stories. Much better. The board is earth, the piece is sky, colors of yin and yang comply. In subtle moves, revolutions blend, laughing, praise the game that will never end. Maitreya had been in the Great Pagoda for an unknown length of time. When the sacred divinity arrived, the mural was still unfinished. I knew you would come, Maitreya said with a smile. The sacred divinity cupped his hands in salute. Your wisdom is unparalleled, venerable one. You must have foreseen this day back on Mount Huaguo. Therefore, I beseech you, please, relieve me of my inner turmoil. Since your turmoil stemmed from Sun Wukong, he should be the one to answer them. He is dead, the sacred divinity said, his voice faltering as if unwilling to utter the word. I have already opened the path for you. No one will disturb you there. Take your time to ponder, Maitreya said, stepping aside. Instantly, wind and snow swirled in from the opposite wall, casting a chill throughout the pagoda. The sacred divinity stepped forward as instructed, stopping at the edge of the void. He turned back and said, By stepping into this painted Mount May today, the Celestial Court will not be able to find me. Venerable one, would Mount Lingshan know of your deeds? Maitreya laughed. Have we met before? The Erlang I know is much uglier than you. Hearing this, the sacred divinity said no more and strode into the wind and snow. In skies high his talents shine, like plum blossoms pure and bright. His form defies the winter snow, a sacred being of light. With lofty heart he claims no kin to the emperor above. His noblest spirit dims the stars, unlocking the great pagoda. These are just monkeys. None of them has anything worthwhile. A celestial soldier used a spear to flip over a corpse, complaining to his fellow. Before them lay the aftermath of the battle at Mount Huaguo. Jagged rocks, ancient trees charred by lightning, and bodies strewn across the landscape. The good stuff is all in the Water Curtain Cave. We only get to clean up the battlefield, replied the fellow. True, we just do the dirty work, finishing off those who aren't quite dead yet. With that, the celestial soldier thrust his spear into a corpse and pulled it out again. They methodically checked each body until they reached a large boulder. The celestial soldier knocked on the stone. Watching this, his fellow said, It's just a rock! What do you expect to find out of it? The celestial soldier replied, Don't you know? This is Sun Wukong. The fellow looked puzzled. Nonsense! How could this be Sun Wukong? He died earlier, with his roots severed and given to the Yaoguai kings. Born from a stone, and now with his senses gone, he naturally turned back into stone after death. Bollocks, said his fellow. You don't believe it, the celestial soldier boasted. I was at the front of the formation and saw it clearly. When they dismembered his body, even the sacred divinity took a piece. The fellow, curious, asked, I don't remember you being at the front. Is that true? Even the sacred divinity took a piece. I saw all those Yaogwai kings from the lower realms today. I thought only Yaogwais would take things from other Yaogwais. He's not just any Yaogwai. He was once granted Buddhahood, corrected the celestial soldier. Why would the sacred divinity take that? Isn't it considered bad luck? Who knows? Sun Wukong was powerful. Maybe consuming it would be highly beneficial. They both laughed heartily. Hey, look at this, said the fellow, noticing something white beside the stone. They picked it up and noticed it was a branch of plum blossoms, as white as jade, as pure as snow, blooming fragrantly. The celestial soldier wondered, how could there be plum blossoms on Mount Huaguo? The fellow said, this looks somewhat like... Before he could finish, a spearhead pierced through his chest, emitting a golden light that even dispersed the soul within his armor. The celestial soldier looked over his fallen fellow's shoulder, shocked. Before he could react, the golden light flashed again. White clouds drifted past, leaving the mountain peak in tranquility once more. Alright. And that. Now all I've got to do is go and beat Sun Wukong once more. That being said, I am going to skip over that fight. I will go over to the course and check out the challenge, because we do have some more people. The Brothers of May, the white-clad noble, the yellow-robed squire, the green-capped martialist, the venom Taoist, the pale-axe stalwart, and Erlong, the sacred divinity. All of these people were brothers of Erlong Shen. And for beating him, you get the 3-hill crown, Tao of Purity, Unleash Your Might, and some celestial ribbons. Not a bad set. And of course, the return of rivals in the New West, Erlong, the sacred divinity. Alright, I will rest apparently. Bounce on over. Actually, let's hit the Ruby scroll real fast. Craft all those fine. My brain is blanking. Pills. That's the word I'm looking for. And I will catch you all after the fight. Of course.
What do you think of my work?
I forgot I had seeds to deliver him.
From seed to sprout to fruit to harvest. Oh, who's there to lend me comfort as I
My
live
knowledge
out
of
my
things is
years?
last. I could be wrong, of course. Hit up this guy real fast, see if there's anything left. Of course. Each sip recovers 60% of max health, but for a brief moment, inebriation impairs movement. Flower primes using gourd removes all 4 bane states. Pretty useful. Can't sell anything, so useless. Last sip from the gourd significantly increases attack for a short duration.
Where there's drink,
it is
always
a...
bliss.
All of these are required in order to
Without it,
max out your playthrough. Well, to 100% your gameplay, of course.
drink. It can lead to success or failure.
Self-refinement. How astounding it is. The 5 scanders about abstract notions. Yet you have made them tangible. Might I be permitted to make something with them?
Of course you can, man. Make the 5 scondas quick.
From yin and yang, 5 elements emerge. Each nature inherits its unique creation. Each form embodies a universe.
A lesser celestial medicine made to increase multiple attributes. I knew I was missing something. It increases everything a little bit.
May Lord Lao illuminate your path. It retains the energy of both this world and beyond.
He'll give you some random medicines. You can buy stuff, of course, such as Septenary Heartfire Pill and some Soul Remigration Pill. I forgot you could buy this. I'm going to. All 3 of them.
Were it not for you, brave one, I wouldn't pursue
It
this
does
profitless
nothing for
deal.
me. But it is nice to have. Plus 50 to the maximum mana. There we go, and I've got 8 left. Let's throw this into something random, I guess. Yes, perfect. Stamina restoration is plus 24. That is nice. Alrighty, perfect. Thank
Each
you.
pill
good sir,
is a
thank
means to an end. My destiny's course.
You can't amend it, I know. Gotta make medicines, make sure I can fast. But 1 medicine that I want to make. Alright. And back to Mount Quagwell. Back at the Peak of Innocence. Again, I will catch you all after this fight.
You must have heard tales about him. Some say he helped Tung Monk fetch the scriptures, was granted Buddhahood, and stayed on Mount Lingshan thereafter. Some say it was not him who was granted Buddhahood. The real him was already dead on the journey to the west. Some say that the journey never happened. He is nothing but a monkey who lives in some storyteller's tall tale. But now, you will hear a tale which no one has ever known.
What does it matter if you become a Buddha? That headband has always been on your head.
Keep those eyes wide open. Watch me rip it off and break free.
Sun Wukong, when you defied the Celestial Court, I had to seal you beneath the mountains with my immense power. Yet, after enduring punishment, you embraced the dark, uplifted good against evil, and subdued Yaoguais throughout the journey. For your contribution, I now bestow upon you the title of Victorious Fighting Buddha.
He defied the Celestial Court, and the Jade Emperor imposed 3 ordeals. Only when the chicken finishes pecking the rice, the dog laps up the flowers, and the lamp burns through the key, the ring will fall.
I love the final music video for this game. It absolutely. It's also part of. It also shows the bits and pieces of the journey to the west, as well as what led up to it. When Sun Wukong was peeing on the Buddha's hand, that was before the journey, before he was trapped under a mountain. There's a lot to unpack here, I'm not gonna lie. First and foremost, the final boss does not change. That's why I skipped over it. Second, it seems like Erlang Shen held all of the monkey's voices, all of Sun Wukong's memories. So his mind was not anywhere. And you need to meet him in order to avoid having the headband placed back on your head.
大地凋零依然，得了千秋功名，千千万生领土它。故事被谱成曲，全是分合聚散，去唱成歌。 最怕平凡，群生万物本来皆成山，命主齐天梦一般，英雄被写成诗，只身爱与勇敢，是凝成花。
They sent a monkey down to keep every Destiny book from being able to truly break through from the cycle. Because they could not trust another Wukong from the portal without the headband. To me, that I don't know if it's supposed to say hated or that distrusted, mistrusted.
柔化尘土，
I couldn't.
埋葬背叛。
To be fair, I also would not accept anything that restricts my freedom. So, well, unless I was tortured 500 plus years under a mountain.
绝对沉睡，
Was before the
淹没所有
I
呐
might be
喊，
able to be willing
惊
to
魂
accept
炼
this
成了胆，
They lied to me.
从此唱不出心酸。
I would devise some way to
故事被谱成曲，全是分合聚散，去唱成歌，不许平凡。
I wish I could.
群生万物本来皆成山，不齐天梦一般。英雄被写成诗，只身爱与勇敢，是凝成花。 不容悲欢，
Even if it is only I am.
有情有于人，天地不平，心不甘。
That freedom. That kind of a journey and adventure. I do truly envy. Would I be able to perform anything close to this? No. I wish I could. Yes. I wish for that freedom.
他们被说成熟，去
Alright, so instead of starting New Game Plus, I just went to an old save file that I had, where I had it 100%ed already. These are the two that I'm missing here. Three yangs converge, life springs forth anew. The celestial stone holds sun and moon's hue. From an egg a monkey's path is laid, a future arises with his form made. Within no form to recognize, without a shape before everyone's eyes. Talented ones emerge through ages, how few achieve the Tao among kings and sages. The table was a mess, and after 3 rounds of drinks, the two sitting across from each other were completely hammered. Baje, my brother, I'm done being the victorious fighting Buddha. Whoever wants the Dan title can have it, Wukong said, his face red and blood boiling. It was unclear whether he was truly drunk or just pretending. Baje, straightforward as always, replied, Brother, enlightenment we've attained. Being free, we can drink to our heart's content. Shouldn't we be happy? Wukong sneered. Yes, attaining Buddhahood for the removal of my headband was indeed a good deal. Exactly. With the headband gone, you don't have to fear master chanting anymore. Doesn't call for 2 more toast? Baje said, still trying to persuade Wukong to drink more, despite his own muddled state. Baje, you enjoy drinking, but if someone wanted to have you served as their side dish for drinking, would you still be this happy? Who wants to eat me? My 9-toothed drake won't allow it, Baje said, slamming the table. Well, that would be much more difficult than you think, Wukong waved his hand dismissively, his face disdainful. If they wanted to eat you, there wouldn't even be bones left. They? Who are you talking about? Let me ask you, on our journey, how many Yao Guais did we encounter? And how many did we kill? Too many! Lost count. Remember, whenever you get bored or lazy, you'd send me to clear out those caves and lairs. Not counting the lesser ones, how many of the powerful ones did we kill? I don't remember. Probably killed them all. Setting aside the tree guys from the wood immortal hut and those 7 spiders, we killed less than half of the ones we fought. 7? 7 spiders? Oh, I remember now. The other half, we didn't kill. Do you know why? Why? Because we mustn't kill them. That was before. Now we're celestial beings ourselves. If it pleases us, we can go kill them now. Wukong sighed. Baje, why don't we resign from our positions and retire? I'll go back to my mountain, and you can return to your village. Baje was stunned, not understanding why Wukong suddenly changed the topic. I'm not going back. If you want to leave, go ahead. Now, I don't have to lift a finger, and there's an endless supply of tributes and all kinds of delicacies. If I go back, I'll have to work the fields. I can't bear the toil. These tributes should go to those who need them more. If we eat them, those people will have less to eat. What happened to you? Weren't all our struggles just for this? Don't tell me you wish to go begging for alms with our master like before. Forget it, forget it. Let's drink. Baje couldn't remember when Wukong left the table. Before he blacked out from drinking, the last thing he remembered his brother said was, Immortality? It's not for me. Oh boy. No. Half a life in vain, half a life in haste. One dawn of clarity, one dawn erased. Prophecies lag behind the schemes of man. No augury can stay on an obsessed hand. Waves upon waves the world's perils lie, dust upon dust, uncountable debts beneath the sky. Gatherings and partings like morning dew, grudges and loves like lightning passing through. 1,000 years of rise and fall, nothing new, a century's success and failure, history askew. Harvesting deeds by the destiny's decree, fates rise and fall as sunsets flee. Harsh words spoken, ears they defy. Careless talk, hearts they pry. Crude strokes mar the eye's delight. Intent to sketch wounds for sight. Yaoguais and Buddhas all in me. Friends and gods alike we see. My tears flow like springs, don't ask why. Laughing to the sky, its follies cry. That is the last of the journal entries. With that said, I am going to go through and show you the equipments that you get. The storm. Okay, so this is the one that's required for 100% completion of the game. The Stormflash Longstaff, as well as, I want to say, yep, the Staff of Blazing Karma, followed by the Dark Iron Staff. Then we've got the Adept Spine Shooting Fuban Staff and the Visionary Centipede Staff. I don't remember crafting this in the base game, but if I did, oh well. Then there's the Tri-Point Double-Edged Spear. This one is one of the Rivals updates, and the Chubai Spear. Those are all of the equipments. Again, this is an old file, as you can see, level 249. The relics, this one you only get access to after 100% of the game, well, after beating the game the first time. With beating Erlang Shen, you have to beat him as well. Freed mind, be he sage or Buddha, the dawn has yet to be brought. Just like the mantra, through memory and obsession, a new journey to the west can be embarked upon. Through this, Unbegotten Undying is the one that I went with. For a short duration after activating the Life-Saving Strand, escapes death and gains significant damage bonus. Unified Minds, when the Destined One performs certain powerful moves, the duplicates will follow suit. That might be useful. Elegance and Simplicity, moderately increases light attack damage. Again, pretty useful. And yeah, let's see here. This is the last piece of magic that you get in the game. You get it by starting New Game Plus, the Life-Saving Strand. Anytime you die, this spell automatically activates and revives you. You get Glorious Return, killing enemies reduces cooldown of Life-Saving Strand. After using Life-Saving Strand, it instantly recovers 3 gourd uses. Well, that's the max version of it. After using Life-Saving Strand, instantly recover a moderate amount of mana. And when Life-Saving Strand is used, there's a moderate chance that its usage will not be expended. Pretty useful. If I'm bullying a boss I know I can beat, I'm going to use a Pluck of Many, even at this point when I'm level 250, basically. If it's a boss I know I'm going to struggle, I will keep Life-Saving Strand on. That's my personal habit. And with that, that is everything that you can get from New Game Plus, not including the bulking armors, which I have. And yes, I did go through and upgrade a lot of stuff. Alrighty. Oh yes, and you can get a 4th, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't remember where you get this. You'd have to look it up, because I genuinely don't remember. Yes, you can go through and beat the Shen Tiger one more time and get a 4th curio slot. Alrighty, with that said, that should be the last of it. I'll spike this game. Okay. I personally love mythology in general. I never really studied Oriental mythology. Yes, I know it's called that. I never studied Eastern mythology. That's a better terminology for it. I've studied Greek. I've studied Roman. I've studied Egyptian. Not as much as Greek Roman, but still. I've studied Norse. I don't know much about Eastern. This This game, after I played it, I went out. Well, I went searching to buy a copy of Journey to the West, not knowing this was a horrible thing. And I still haven't finished it. I still haven't even finished the first book. Each book is over 500 pages. That is over 2,000 pages worth of a story. I very much love to read, but even I will say it's a bit much to read all of that. I've heard rumors that they are going to come out with DLC stories for this game. This game was supposed to have, I'll say, at least 10 chapters. We only got 6. I don't know what they were going to do. Like, 6 was the guarantee that this is when you do the final boss that I just fought. I don't know what they were going to do in the next couple of chapters after this. I would love to see it. I really do. That being said, they do have another game coming out. Black Myth Wukong, a very different Chinese game. And this company might cause me to study more Eastern myths than any book or any interest I've ever held. Which is saying a lot, because I study Greek myths to such a degree that most people find it egregious. We'll see what happens. Alright. With that said, I will catch y'all in the next game I decide to play. I'm not going to do what it's going to be yet, but I'll catch you then. Peace. This title screen is beautiful.